Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is your girl, Splendora Styles. I hope you all are doing all right today. I am doing all right today. Okay, jumping right into today's toxicity is for a lesson, not for a lifetime. It is called Who Broke the Road? What am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Years ago, they had this song called "The Broken Road," and basically the theme of the song was, these two lovers finally coming together after being on all these broken roads, these broken relationships, and they feel like they can thank God for the broken roads because the broken roads led them to each other. Okay, so cute little song, yeah, whatever. Kind of mushy, but it makes its point, all right? And a lot of people feel like their life has been a broken road. Now, I am specifically speaking of someone that's related to me, okay? Yeah, when a person, and you may be that person, this is why I'm talking. When you wake up, when you become unblind, when you become unblind to yourself, to your mistakes, to where you are in life, to whom you're in the bed with, to whom you've given your life to, your work life, your corporate life, or whatever, and you wake up, you become unblind and realize it was all lies. You realize that you've been hoodwinked. But sometimes now, some of us, some of you, wake up and realize the problem is you. Yeah. That relationship didn't make it because of you. Drug your feet, stalled, wanted to play around, thought you was all that, and a bowl of grits with cheese. You was out there having fun. She not gonna leave me. Or why would she leave me? He's not gonna leave me. I'm it. I check all the boxes, so you think. And then when they leave, when they don't check for you, when they don't come looking for you, when they can feel you in the ethos and don't respond, okay? And all you telepathic, intuitive, empathic people, you know who you are. You can feel them a mile away. They could be on the other side of the world, and you know they're hurting, and you don't go to their rescue anymore because it wasn't appreciated. It wasn't valued. It wasn't protected. So you went on about your business. Whether or not you went with someone else, another company, or just minding your own black business, okay? Just doing your thing the way you want to do it, finding your happiness, chasing your peace, or allowing your peace to come to you, okay? So there's someone in my family who, yeah. He's on a broken road, you know what I mean? And he's saying a lot of things, but the one thing that really caught my attention is he keeps saying, well, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. Okay, go ahead and play games with yourself. Go ahead and play with your own mind. The one thing that's never going to happen is healing when you can't tell the truth. When you can't face what you're dealing with, you're never going to conquer it. You're never going to repair a relationship. You're never going to get the bounty or the goodness or the health or whatever. You can't admit you're it. That's the first step. Well, I would say, yeah, that's the first step. Recognizing where you are and then admitting it and then forgiving yourself. It's hard to forgive what you won't realize. It's hard to forgive what you won't take responsibility for or accountability for. And then to go bark at people or blame people or deflect or project on someone, well, you hurt me too. Okay, but me hurting you, as an example, me hurting you is a reaction of you hurting me. And when you have that level of immaturity, when your comprehension level is that low, that elementary, that kindergarten, to where you will not even swallow your pride enough, swallow your ego enough to admit you're wrong, And like I said before, don't expect somebody to come fix what you broke. The people in your life that love you, they didn't put you on the broken road. You went on the broken road. You are the one. Oh, yeah, I'm talking to you, okay? I'm not talking to us. I'm not talking to the ones that had the patience. I'm not talking to the ones that had the resources. I'm not talking to the ones that had the love and the patience and the training and were there for you, your natural born cheerleaders, your personal cheerleaders, couldn't wait to see the good things you had to offer and you didn't offer them. Couldn't wait to see the good things you would do and you didn't do them. Because you were cocky within yourself, because you knew you were different, you knew you were good looking, you knew you were skilled, you knew you were talented, you knew that you were smarter than the average bear, and you took it for granted, and people left you alone. Like my mom and daddy used to say, when you find him to be a fool, you leave them to be a fool. Period, point blank. And now that people are leaving you to be a fool, and you realize you've been a fool, then you need to go ahead and admit to those that it mattered to, you was a fool. It doesn't, it doesn't make sense. And people do this too. They'll admit they were wrong to somebody else about you or about the person that they mistreated. Like they go get around their friends and, man, she was a good one, she was a real one, she was a dead ride or die. I did her wrong, but won't call her. Hoping and praying and almost doing rituals and crazy, stupid stuff rather than pick up the phone and call and say, hey, don't hang up. No, it's me. I know. Leave her a message. Leave him a message. Say you was stupid. You was dumb. You was crazy. You was obnoxious. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't want to use those words. Don't want to tell the truth to the person that deserves to hear it. You don't want to give respect to the one that was right. You don't want to give respect to the one that actually believed in you and all your treacherousness. Hey, Anthony. You guys, look. This is my friend Anthony, right? And he makes all these great videos about King Anthony. I love him, okay? I can't put him on my page. But I love his work. How you doing, honey? Good to see you today. But, when a person, back to you, when you can't admit you're the wrong one, when you can't admit that you mistreated him, you emasculated him, made him feel like nothing, he gave you his everything, and you made him feel like trash, and you just knew, you just so pretty, you just so skilled, you're so talented, you can, make sure I don't hit my car. You can get another one, even better. And you go out there and you realize there's no better out there for you. You had the prize. You had the A1, and you treated it like it was trash. And you're too sorry. I don't know why I'm fussing today, but I am. You're too sorry to go tell him you're sorry. You mistreated him. You talked to him bad. You didn't appreciate him. You want to come back home. And so that's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of people out there want to come back home. They want to come back home to the good thing. But see, the thing about it is they don't trust you anymore. Some of them don't even want you anymore. Some of them are done with it. Just like my ex-best friend, she mistreated me terribly. Okay? Mistreated me and my kids. If it had just been me, maybe we could have gotten back together and been friends, but when you F with my kids, that's a no-go forever. You can just you're dead in the water, okay? You just hang that up. Don't even look my way. You can apologize. I'll accept your apology. Go your separate way, and I will go mine. No hard feelings. Have 25 grandkids. Become a billionaire. I don't care. Just get out of my face. And don't look at my kids, okay? So there's somebody that want to come back home. But you're too ashamed, you're too scared, you're too guilty, you're too regretful, remorseful, too prideful, too egotistical to pick up the phone. And that's the easiest way. While you out here praying and chanting and going on, and I don't know who doing it, I just feel it, okay? You know, you're doing all this stuff. Do something practical. Do something for real. Stop fooling yourself. Because you're not fooling anyone else. You're not fooling nobody. No, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. You know, it's just like my family member. Nobody feels sorry. How many times did we come to the rescue? You know, I know in my life, I needed a lot of help. I ain't mistreat them. I'm like, okay, look, I need some help. Hey, over here, white flag. Yeah. You can't bark at someone that you mistreated, expecting them to be all right just because you came back and apologized. Because sometimes some of y'all are going to apologize, and they're going to say, like I'm going to say, hey, okay, cool, fine, bye. I forgave you a long time ago. That's why I sleep good at night. I forgave you a long time ago. That's why I'm healthy and happy and whole, okay? I forgave you a long time ago. I didn't tell you because you didn't call me, because I'm not going to call you if I'm not the one wrong. I'm not the turn the other cheek kind of person anymore. I used to be. I used to be. But for me, that got me abused mentally, emotionally, never physically. Lord have mercy. If anybody ever hit my face, Jesus, y'all might as well get ready to come see me in jail. Yeah, but you know, emotionally and stuff like that, you put up with it, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt that don't deserve one. Okay? So, for you who broke the road that you're on, you broke your own road. And yes, there are some people that did add to the damage. But you know for yourself, when you look in the mirror, you're the one that did it. And unfortunately, it may take a long time to rebuild it. Rebuilding a road is not easy. You know, when I actually took the time, because they're always doing construction here in Georgia, when I actually took the time to look and see how many layers it takes to build a road, a highway, it requires a lot. And when you have a pothole or something, it takes a lot to fix it sometimes, depending on how deep the damage is that has been done. You know what I'm saying? So for you, if you've done a lot of damage, you got a lot to do to repair it. Especially if you want to come back home. Now, you know, I accept people coming back into my life if they come back into my life right. You're not going to come back into my life the same way you went out and do the same thing coming back in. I'm not your crash test dummy. I'm not a dummy, okay? You might be a dummy to think that someone would put up with that if you're not changed. You have to change. You have to compromise. You have to give. You have to. If you are going to get what it is that you want. People are not going for it anymore. Just like, you know, in America, you know, black folks, black women especially, we're not coming to the rescue anymore. We at home. Eating our popcorn. You know, seeing how things are going to play out. We know. Black people, we know. We're going to be the ones that save it. We already know this. We're just waiting. Okay? Let them do whatever it is that they need to do. And that's what some people need to do. When you have someone out there that's trying to come back home, or let them do what they need to do to get themselves right and together to where they never forget who you are and what your value is. Don't play yourself short. Don't sell yourself short like that. If you know you check off all the boxes, okay, and they know it too, and they did the wrong, yeah, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You do what you feel is best for you, okay? Your girl here, some people, I'm not calling. I'm not going by. I'm not doing that. No, other people, I'm not calling. I'm not going by. But I will answer the phone if you call me, okay? And you know, Lord, this lady hit my car, Jesus. She old, I can't do nothing. She old lady. I can't spaz. Because she's an old lady. She didn't do no damage, but the fact that her door hit my car really pisses me off. But anyway, so, you know, yeah, I answer the phone. You call me, I apologize. I'll listen. I will. So, we all have choices to make. Do not let no one turn your love into a weapon against you, guilt trip you about the journey, about the road, about the path that they broke. They broke it. They broke this relationship up. They broke this job partnership up. They broke it up. You know what I'm saying? This up here. Melissa, how you doing, baby? You know what I'm saying? They broke it. And it's like, don't allow anyone to use the Bible against you, because, sometimes you have to let people go. Sometimes you have to pass them by. Sometimes, I don't try to be like Jesus in the fact of taking a bunch of crap, because Jesus is superhuman. I'm not. Okay, Jesus can blink his eye and poof, you gone. I do not have that capability, because if I did, poof, a lot of them would be gone, all right? But I have learned that, yes, some people who do want to mend, some people who do want to get it right, who actually want to be forgiven, who actually want to partner back with you. Yeah, you can forgive them. Don't be grudging harder unless they just did something so treacherous and you need to heal yourself before you can even get back with them. Or if you just don't want to go through it anymore, you don't have to. But do not allow people a lot of times use the scriptures of what would Jesus do and unconditional love. I've learned for myself. I don't know about anybody else, but I can be honest. I've learned for myself. There's no point in me. I haven't been successful at loving people like Jesus would love them, and they don't even love Jesus. They don't know Jesus, don't like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Their comprehension level is low. Their consciousness is closed. You can't enlighten an unconscious person. They are unconscious to love. They don't know what that is. So I'm demonstrating love. You all are demonstrating love to someone who doesn't even know what it is, doesn't appreciate it. And you're thinking you being a doormat for them, a punching bag for them, that eventually they will say, oh, dang, I need to stop hitting him. I need to stop hitting her. No, they're going to keep like, yeah, that's exactly what you deserve. That's, because they're taking their anger, their hurtness, their traumatic experiences out on you. And you're trying to love them. You're on a broken road with them and becoming broken. I don't care how much you love them. Love yourself more. I don't care what you've been through with them. I don't care how long you've been together. It's time to go. Because you're going to go either consciously, make a decision, make a choice, and get out. Or you're going to go eternally. And this morning, I saw a story of a couple who hated each other. God had to be. Because he killed her. And then he killed himself. But they put up the facade on TikTok, and they were making lots of money as this perfect couple. Money will make you do crazy things. Money will make you put up with abuse. The lies will kill you. Eventually, the lie will kill you one way or another. You're on a broken road. You know that. You broke the road. You know that. They broke the road. You know that. It needs to be some type of separation. Some type of boundaries and parameters. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not worth it. It's not worth it to die from not taking responsibility for the things that come out of your mouth, for the things that you do or don't do or don't say. And if you didn't break the road, don't go fix it. That's my advice, because I'm not fixing nothing. Okay? Or as my country cousin would say, Nathan. I ain't fixing Nathan. Okay? Nathan not getting fixed by me. So, yeah. That's it. I'm sorry I'm fussing with a smile. But, yeah. Be responsible. Grow up. Get some maturity about you, okay? Get some accountability about you. So, and then once you go ahead and admit you're wrong to the people that you're wrong to, they can go ahead and help you if it is in their heart. If it is their desire to help you, they will. But nobody's caving in this time. Not this time. All right. I love you guys. Anthony, Melissa, I love you guys. Mwah. Take it easy now. Hitting too many buttons at one time. But I love you guys more than words could ever express. Bye now.